What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we have a collaboration beer, guys, from the James E. Peeper, their distillery, and the Georgetown Trading Company. I believe I pronounced those two correct, and I just did real quick research on this. I think I'm correct on those two. I know I'm correct on the James E. Peeper, but the Georgetown Trading Company, I don't quite know if I'm sure about that, but this is their 1776 American Brown Ale. This beer comes in at 10.2% alcohol by volume. I don't know what the IBUs are, guys. I went to the website on both James E. Peeper and the Georgetown Trading Company. Did not have that information on it. There was a big, long commercial description, guys, but I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to go ahead and post the link down there, so if you guys want to go ahead and see that information, go right ahead. Like I said, 10.2%. It's an Imperial Brown Ale on the label. It says that, but Beer Advocate has it as a brown ale. Beer Advocate gives us a 89. The Bros have reviewed this one. They gave it an 88. The website says 10.2, but I believe this one says, yes, 10.4. It is a old style, aged in rye whiskey barrels. Guys, we may be in for a good one here, guys. I don't quite know. I bought this when I was down in Tennessee. I don't think I can get this here in Michigan, being that it's in Lexington, Kentucky, excuse me, and over by Washington, D.C. It's probably more predominant on the East Coast, probably the Bible Belt area right in through there. You can probably get this, but up north, this far north into Michigan, I don't think I can get it, and if I did see it, I would probably be surprised. Only 2 beer reviewers have done this beer, or have talked. There was kind of more. I think there was a total of 5, but a lot of it was kind of BS sessions with folks. The only 2 that I got out of it for doing beer reviews was Beer Time. He said it wasn't bad. Something that he might not go back towards again, but he said it was more of a fall style beer. Today, guys, I'm doing this in the middle of summer, but I got my air conditioner on, so we're going to kind of see how this all goes with the season. And let's have some beer. There was 2 guys on there. They both said they would not recommend this beer. It's not that they didn't like it and that it wasn't very well made. They just didn't care for the style. So, guys, I'm just going to go on my taste on here. I'm not going to go to any beer judging website like the BJCP, I believe is what it is. I just go off my taste when I do these beer reviews, guys. There is some information here on the label. I'm sorry for kind of rambling on here. This is a bottled on date of December 2016. For a beer this size, guys, this is exactly the information that we want. It says this fine brown ale was made in the old style and then matured to perfection in freshly dumped oak barrels that previously held the award-winning James E. Peeper 1776 straight rye whiskey. Cheers. It says this fine ale will develop in the bottle for up to 5 years. Serve in a snifter. Now, I don't have a snifter. I just have my Samuel Adams glass, guys. The typical, I believe this is a tulip style glass. I don't really get into the glassware with this, guys, but I might start getting into it here more as we kind of go along. So this is almost a year old. I could probably age it a year, but we're not going to go ahead and do that. Today is just past July, so it's about 6 to 7 months old. So I don't know if there's really any other information on here. There's not. There's just the government warning and a barcode on here, guys. So, guys, let's dig into this one, all right? I really don't have anything else. Let's crack this top and we'll see what we get. Nice hiss coming off here. Set that over here. All right, guys, let's give it my aggressive pour like I always do. Comes out like a brownish style. The head right now looks like a off-white color, but we'll go ahead and we'll do a, there we go, let's set it right there. All right, guys, the James E. Peeper 1776 Ale. All right, guys, presentation is a kind of a, I would guess probably a off-color, kind of eggshell white, bone-colored head, small to medium bubbles on the top, small to medium or small around the sides, a 2-finger head pour with that. I didn't really aggressive pour it like I do usually, but guys, this is to the style for what I've been used to for brown ales. It's a little bit darker than your typical brown ale. And up here in the bowl, I'm not getting any light, but down here I'm getting brown notes, maybe to the amber style. It looks like a very well-made beer, guys, to me. I mean, I just do these and not really like a beer judge or anything, but it looks very, very nice, guys. I'm Quite impressed with the color right now. It's a kind of a mahogany color, a deep mahogany brown color, almost to the chocolate, maybe a light chocolate. I would guess that's the best kind of descriptors I can use. But guys, let's go ahead and get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, you're getting that rye from the Rye Whiskey. Now, if you guys have Rye Whiskey before, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a little bit of a hop presence in here. Not big, not very big. The earthy style hops, not the citrusy style. Getting the whiskey notes, some alcohol. Not big on the nose. Smells like a very, very well-made beer. Yeah, and usually with these brown ales, you kind of get some nuttiness notes like walnuts. That's kind of what I'm picking up, or a dark nut. Yeah, that's all I'm getting here, guys. I'm ready to dig into this one. It's kind of making my mouth water. First beer of the day, guys, and only beer of the day because it's almost 9:45. So, guys, here's to the weekend, Friday. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. All right, the initial hit is whiskey. Right off the bat is that Rye Whiskey. Very dry, although I like dry beers. Whiskey's usually, to me, whiskey is rye. It's kind of coming down into my stomach, kind of warming my stomach just a little bit. Not like a very big beer like a 12, 13%er would, but this is kind of warming my stomach. You're getting, like I said, getting that Rye Whiskey. Getting the walnuts, that dark nut flavor. There's no spices in here. I'm kind of getting a spice, but I don't think they've added any spice in here. But a very, very low spice to this. Could be the way the brown ale's made. This is a really good beer, guys. To me, in my opinion, it's good. Yes. Getting the nuttiness. There is an alcohol presence on here, 10.2%. So you're going to notice the alcohol. But I don't think it detracts away from the beer. Mouthfeel is medium, going on to full. It's not quite to the full category to me, but still, it's getting up there. Now, I've had many beers, guys. I drink anything from an adjunct lager like a Bud Mill or Coors, all the way up to the darkest beers I can find. So I'm not saying I have a wide range or any one particular style, but when I taste a good beer, I know it's good. This is a good beer, in my opinion. Other people don't think so. I would like to try the bourbon series of this. I believe they have a bourbon aged brown ale in this one. This one was aged in oak and the rye. I'm not getting any of the oak yet, but maybe as it warms up, I'll get that. But guys, it's turning out to be a great beer thus far, right? It's 9:45 right now, just past the 9:45. I'm going to let it warm up, come up to room temperature, because right now it's cold. I just got it out of the refrigerator. So let's see when it comes to getting warmed up, and then we'll get the notes on that, and then we'll come back for the final assessment. Be right back, guys. Hey, guys, I'm back. As you can tell, I'm changing my clothes out of my work clothes and into my leisurely clothes here. But final assessment here on the 1776, the Imperial Brown Ale. I like this a lot. I gotta say, I like it a lot. Some people say they don't like it. I personally do. I'm getting oak. There's alcohol in here, but it's not to the point where it's gonna push you away. I'm getting the nuttiness. Pretty much anything with the brown ale has, along with the rye aspects of the whiskey. I'm getting a lot of the rye from the whiskey. It kind of blends together well with the brown ale on this one. It's a very good beer, guys. I'm going to say it's a very, very, very good beer. I wish they sold this in Michigan. I got this down in Brentwood, Tennessee. I think it's called Wine and Spirits. I can't remember. It's right. Goodness, I couldn't even tell you where it's at. I'm not familiar with the Nashville, Brentwood, Franklin area, anywhere around there. But if this beer was available in Michigan, I would buy this, and I would buy it probably quite regularly too, as long as they kept pushing this style of beer out. Guys, I got a little bit left here. Let's give a final assessment on it. Yeah, I've been sipping on it for about an hour and a half now. 22-ounce bomber. Yeah, getting rye, getting the nuttiness from the brown ale, alcohol. I'm starting to pick up the oak that's in the oak barrels as I lick my lips. I'm getting the oak from the oak barrels. Really well done beer, guys. I gotta admit, the James E. Where are these guys out of? Sorry, I got my buzz going on here too. James E. Pepper, and the other folks are the Georgetown Trading Company. I gotta say, I like this beer a lot. I like it quite a bit. I think it's much better than the 88 and the 89 that Beer Advocate give it and the Bros give it. I think it's much, much better than that. This edition here, which would be, since it's bottled in December, excuse me, I think it would be the 2017 edition. Excuse me, it's about 11:30 at night here, guys. About an hour and a half I've been sipping on this, so I got my buzz going on here a little bit. But it's a Friday night. Gonna sleep off my buzz. Just gonna go right up the stairs. I'm giving it a 97, top of the A on my scale. Not quite to the world-class score. If you guys said, Eric, this is world-class beer, this is a 100, 88, 98, 99, 100 beer, I would not argue with that. The 97 is just my own personal assessment. Really, the only thing is if they could somehow compress down just a little bit the alcohol notes. Now, granted, like I said, it blends well, but if it had a little bit less alcohol notes, this would be a world-class beer, in my own personal opinion. Like I said, I would pick this up if they had this in Michigan quite a bit. I picked this up in Brentwood, Tennessee when I was down there. Took my parents down to Tennessee. Like I said, one of my earlier videos, went all to the bars. Excuse me, went all down there to the bars down there. I'm tired here, guys. I need to really be going to bed. But yeah, excellent beer, guys. Excellent beer. I would highly suggest getting this, guys. Let's get the final chug in. Cheers, guys. Damn tasty. Very, very good beer. Very good. Yeah. 97, I think, is a it's probably a world-class beer. But a 97 is a damn good score in my book. Not quite to the world class, but very top of the line A to me. 97 is what I'm giving this one. Guys, if you had the 1776 Imperial Brown Ale in rye barrels, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver like myself. I got my buzz going on a little bit. Like I said, I've been drinking this for about an hour and a half, so I got my buzz going on at 10.4%. I'm just going right upstairs and going to bed. But if you were to have this at a bar or a brew pub or perhaps right at the brewery, you might want to get a designated driver, guys. Just call them because you don't want to be driving home drunk. You don't want to get pulled over, do the stupid-ass sobriety test that they make you do, make you look like an idiot. Then you're going to get thrown in the back of a cop car, then jail time, court fees, possible prison time. And guys, if you hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer for quite a while. And if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under, and all you've done is hurt your friends and family. Sleep off your buzz, go get your car the next day, get an Uber, taxi, Lyft, call somebody, call a family member, just someone to take you back home so you can get your car the next day. And guys, if your car's impounded, that's really the worst of your problems, let me just tell you. All right? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces, guys.